Okay, so all right, I am recording. Hold on, let me close this. I'm sorry, guys. There's a cat outside that my dog likes to bark at, so we have to do that. All right, sorry. Okay, so this training is basically going to be just what you guys have requested for me to go over. First, I want to say that, I mean, I've already told you guys this. I tell you this a lot throughout the team page and the live videos, but this is the best month we have ever had. Of course, our team is growing, which is awesome. But what's even more awesome is that the people that have recently just joined the team are really like blowing it out of the park, like crazy, crazy, crazy. We are already at 19,000. So that is very, very, very good for a group of 37. It's awesome. I'm super, super, super proud of you guys. If we hit 20, we hit 20. If we don't, it's fine, because to me, anything over anything at all is just amazing. And it's awesome because most of us have jobs and most of us have kids. And the fact that we are still going out and doing what we have to do just, you know, says a lot about you guys. So I'm very, very, very proud. Like I said, the recognitions and stuff, I'm going to go over that next week, just because the month isn't over and anything can happen from now until 2 days from now. So I'm going to hold off on that. But the first thing that we are going to go over is the sensational start. You guys have probably already had me go over this with you if I did a one-on-one, but it's also in your kit. Whenever you sign up and you get your $99 kit or the $59 kit, it always comes with a consultant guide. And in the consultant guide, it does have the sensational start levels that you can really go over into detail. Now I'm going to share my screen so that I can just kind of go over it with you. Let me just pull it up really quick. Where are you? Okay. So one thing that I did want to share with you guys, which I've posted in the team page, I create a Google document for literally like everything. And I feel like when you recruit somebody, I feel like when I recruit somebody, it's my responsibility to kind of guide them as soon as they sign up. Because as soon as they sign up, they're not going to know everything that I know. They're not going to know everything that you know. So it's your job not to just recruit them and say, hey, Scentsy is awesome. You do get paid. You get awesome perks. It's fun. You decorate your house. It gets you in a good mood, X, Y, and Z. But you can't just recruit them and then not show them the first 70 days what they can accomplish if they do what they're supposed to do. So if you go over these sensational start awards with them, it's going to motivate them to really, really, really get their business booming as soon as they sign up. And they're going to know. A lot of people don't know. They'll sign up and they won't even open their consulting guide. It's very common. I didn't do it. I'm not going to lie. Complete honesty. I didn't do it. So I would see on my dashboard all the shooting star and sensational star. I would see it, but I didn't really understand what I would be getting out of it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm almost there. Or, oh, okay, cool. The thing is moving. No, they have to know in detail exactly what it is. Okay. So let me share my screen really, really quick. Okay. So like I said, I create a Google document. Okay. Lisbeth, I saw that. I'll go over it in a little bit. I create a Google document for everything. I just feel like it helps. And this is also going to tie into parties because I have a Google document for parties. And then this also ties into recruiting. So when you get a new person, first thing I do is send them this Google document. In the beginning, it was a getting to know you Google document. So then that way, if you need to send them any recognition or you need to send them anything or a gift card or whatever it is, you get to know the person. You get to know if they have kids, if they have pets, where they live, their favorite color, yada, yada. Google Documents is the way to go. So I actually got this idea from somebody else, a superstar director from another team. And I just love it. It helps me also stay organized and have a system, because if you do not stay organized and have a system, whether it's for your customers, your team, your VIP people, your own keeping track of your things, it's not going, you're just going to be all over the place, because that's how I was in the beginning. I was all over the place. I didn't know what to do. And I feel like the Google document really, really helps. So what I have them do when they sign up is fill this out. But once they get it, they already, boom, automatically, they get the form that comes in their consultant guide. And you can also get this form on the workstation. You could download it if you want to make your own, you could do your own thing. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I do. But right from the bat, they already know, boom, these are the awards that you got to get. Or if not, you don't have to get it, but these are the awards that you have to strive to get in your first 70 days. So the first one is the Shooting Star, 500 PRV in your first 15 days, and then you qualify. They'll give you the recognition of the charm bracelet or the pin, depending on which one you choose. And then you can also have the option of purchasing the Shooting Star kit, which of course, I believe it's 200, it's $199, but it's like almost $400 value. So they give it to you, so 50% off, and you get PRV off of it. So always remember something, that whatever you buy for yourself, whether it's a Shooting Star kit or any kind of warmer, this or that, you're gonna get paid back on it. So it's ultimately up to you, because it's your business if you want to spend the money on the Shooting Star kit. I always think that it's worth it because you're getting so much more for what you're paying, and you're getting paid back on it anyway. So the Shooting Star kit, you could also search in the workstation Shooting Star kit, and it'll pop up so you can see everything that's in it. I believe it has like a wall fan, it has 2 mini warmers, a bunch of wax pods, and the diffuser, and it has a lot of stuff. Now, just so that you know, and it's unfortunate, I don't know why they don't allow this for reinstatements for people who used to be a Scentsy consultant. They no longer qualify for the Sensational Start. Really quick, whoever just signed on, change your name so that I know who you are. It just says iPhone. So when you reinstate someone, so for example, Natalia is a reinstatement. Unfortunately, she can't get these, because at one point so just so that you know, if you have somebody, hey, I used to sell Scentsy, can I come back? You say yes. Now, if they ask you about the Sensational Start, you tell them that because they're coming back, they don't qualify. This is only for new consultants, people who have never, ever, ever sold anything. I actually just got another reinstatement, and she doesn't qualify either. There are ideas in the idea share page for that to change, to give the new reinstatements some type of awards or some type of something so that they can get in the beginning, but so far that hasn't happened. So this is for new people. Let me see. Okay. Hi, Adriana. Okay, so level 1 is where and by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, if you haven't already done it, you have to complete the first things first checklist. If you do not do that, and you do get level 1, level 2, level 3, right, they won't give it to you. They will not give you the award if you do not do the first things first checklist. So make sure that you do that, because it would be a shame for you guys to have that there, but you can't get it because you just didn't do the first things first checklist, which is very beneficial to you guys. So make sure if you haven't done it, do it today. But basically level 1, it's 1500 PRV or 500 PRV with a new consultant who becomes active. So it's not just you recruit somebody and I say, no, that new recruit has to have 200 PRV and be active, because they want to see that that person is moving. You get $50 in free credit, Sensational Start level 1 pin, and a certificate. Level 2, it's basically all the same thing pretty much, but it is the checklist, 3000 PRV or 1500 PRV, and yeah, it's more PRV and then at least one new recruit. With that one, you get 125 free credit. You get $125 in free credit, the Sensational Start level 1 and level 2 pins. So they basically combine the two. And then you get the certificate, and then you also get the Sensational Start level 2 warmer, which is in the shape of a star. So it's awesome. They're very delayed on that because I still haven't gotten my warmer. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, I'm getting messages. I haven't gotten my warmer yet, but you will. So don't stress about that. And then you get all the certificates. Level 3 is awesome. It's a little bit more difficult to get, but it's not impossible because people on the team have gotten it. And I mean, if you see there, it's amazing the things that you get, but it's either 6,000 total PRV in your first 70 days or 3,000 PRV, and then you have to recruit 2 people that become active. You'll get $225 in credit, the level 1, 2, and 3 pins. You get the certificates, you get the warmer, you get a glass trophy. And then not only that, but when we have the reunion, they will bring you on stage, or they'll, depending on, the situation because of coronavirus, but they will recognize you, whether they put you on screen or they'll make a video of you. They will make sure to recognize that achievement, because that is really, really awesome. It's really, really awesome. Now just give me a second. Let me just read the chats really quick. When does the renews credit take effect and pins? That always happens after your 70 days. So once your 70 days are up, then the following commission pay is when the credits and the pins and all of that is when you will receive it. I just received my certificates for my Sensational Start just like a week ago, and my pins. And I didn't get pins, I actually got the charms. So I just got them. So they're very behind because so many people have signed up, and and we're in what is called I forgot what the name is, but we're in such high demand that we're making so many sales that so many people are achieving these awards. So they're a little bit delayed in that, but that it's supposed to be after your 70 days. The next commission pay, then you get the credits, and then you get all of that. My credits, I got them, I want to say like almost 2 months ago. So the credits you'll get as soon as you're supposed to get it, the system will generate it, and then you're good to go. But the actual little awards and stuff like that, they're a little bit behind on that. When it comes to the Sensational Start kit, the Shooting Star kit, they'll give it to you, and then you have 45 days to buy it if you decide to buy it. Okay, I already answered that. Yeah, it's 105 days from your start date, but if you calculate it, it's the next commission. It's the next commission. Yeah, so It all depends. It all depends. Mari said, I made my 70 days in the beginning of October, but received charms and bracelets as soon as I reached level 3, right? Because they wait until it's almost over or it is over before they go sending you everything so that they can just send it all at once. Because I got all my charms and all my certificates all together. The warmer is going to take longer because they're behind on those. Yes, and then the credits, they pay out the next commission. So that's why you got it in October, but your credit came in November. Let me see if there's anything else here that has to do with this. Okay. All right, so very quick, I'll just show you a little skim. I don't know if you guys have already opened this, but this is what I do with the new recruits, just info and stuff like that. Danny wanted to talk, but he's just going to get here and he has to leave again. So I don't know if he's going to be able to, but all right, let me see what else is saying here. All right, I said that I have chats, but I don't see it. Okay, so if anybody has any other questions about this, type it in now really quick. If not, I'm going to move on to Facebook parties. So with Facebook parties, let me just exit this out. You guys can still see my screen, right? Okay, you guys still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. So when it comes to Facebook parties, the number one thing, the first thing that I try to do is I just create a shopping link for them. And I tell them, hey, just share the link, see if we can get some action with just the sharing of the link. That way you don't have to go, because it is more work through a Facebook party, but you get more action. You get more sales through a Facebook party because you can go way more into detail and more interaction with the party guests one-on-one. But the first thing that I do is I tell them, hey, you want to place an order? Okay, fine. But why not share this shoppable link with some of your friends and family or whoever, and see if they want in. If I see that nothing is happening, I'll say, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to convert it into a Facebook party. It's going to be the same shopping link. I'm going to create a group for you, which I'll show you right now how I do it. But before I create the group for you, I'm going to send you a Google document that you have to send to whoever it is that you're going to invite. Send it to them, and you let them know, hey, this is the party contact form. The first 10 people who fill this out are going to get a party pack from my Scentsy consultant. And in the party pack, I'll send them something similar to this, a little bit bigger. And it's going to cost me, I want to say a little bit over $3. So if I do that for 10 people, it's going to cost me roughly around $30 something to ship it to them. But like I like to tell you guys, it'll come back bigger in return. Because if they're taking the time to fill this out and they really want this, when I do the Facebook party and I tell them, hey, in the little pack that I gave you, pull out the Luna hand cream, or pull out the product sheet, or pull out the whatever it is, they're gonna have it with them. So if they take the time to fill this out, they're most likely gonna buy. I want to say 80% going to buy. Most of the people who have filled this out, they purchase. And even if it's 4 or 5 people, that's a $400 to $800 party, because who knows how much somebody is going to order. And this is another idea that I got from another superstar director, and it works awesome for them. So I'm going to show you a couple of first, let me show you how I set it up. I tell them to please fill this out, but the host is the one who has to tell them, hey, my Scentsy consultant says the first people who fill this out, they're gonna get a nice little party pack. But I send extra little things for them to keep. I'll send them little pixie sticks. I'll send them if they fill it out and I see down here that they have kids. See, I ask them here what scents they like. Ask them if they have Scentsy, if they've ever tried it, if they have a dog or cat. If they have a dog, I'll send them one of these, a pet sample. but I'll probably put in like a little dog treat, like a little something cute, something that will intrigue them and make them be like, oh, okay, this is nice. It just excites them, and people like that. People like free stuff. So I'm gonna add if they have kids, so that I can send them like a cute little, like a little sticker book or a lollipop or Starburst or something for the kid. Again, so that I can get on good graces with them. Because if I do that, then they're gonna most likely buy from me. They're gonna want to buy from me. So I send this to them. Whoever fills it out, I send them the party pack. This is for, I have already some responses for a party that I'm doing now. Let me go a little fast. So she took the time to fill all of this out. She said she's never used Scentsy. See, she's interested in the new Villains wax bar collection. She has a dog. So now I go by this form to create her party pack, and I will send it to her. So it's the first thing that I do. Once I have all of that, then I go to my Facebook, which I already have it created. These are the parties that I have going right now. This is our team, and this is something else. But this is one of the parties that I have. This is a new party that I'm doing. I haven't actually set it up yet. I don't know why it's not clicking now. So I just started it now, and I haven't posted anything yet. I'm only gonna have time to go over the Facebook parties, guys, because the Zoom is telling me I have about 10 minutes left. But we can maybe finish up pre-orders another time, or maybe later or tomorrow. I don't know if I can do that. How do I do that?
Just tell them that we'll have it for an hour. We'll extend it. We'll get the subscription, and then now on the trainings will be as long as
yeah, because I had the more expensive Zoom, but I forgot, and I have to redo it. The forms, you have to create them. If you don't have a Gmail account, you have to create one to be able to make these forms. So
also tell them that the next training we're going to go over basically why we chose Scentsy.
Yeah.
Very detailed approach, so they can tell their recruits and all that.
Yeah. So what Danny is saying is that the next training, it is going to be a little bit longer, which is good for you guys. We're basically going to go over why Scentsy, why to continue with Scentsy and stuff like that. So that way the leaders, whoever wants to start recruiting people, these are the things that you want to tell them.
Yeah, we're going to do a detailed, we're going to talk about it in more detail, why we think that Scentsy is one of the best.
Okay. I'm sure you guys can hear him, right? But if you have a Gmail account, this is where you got to go. On your Gmail, you go to here where you can find your documents. You click documents. And then over here on the left-hand side, you go to forms. And then here is where you would create it. So you would start off a blank one, and you would have to create it by scratch. I have a video on the team page of how I did a pre-order one. It's basically the same thing. You just change it, the theme to party, and the wording to party, or however you want to do it. But I have a video up already on how to do these. Now, really quick. So we went, and this is how the pre-order one looks. So you guys can go to, you see, it's the same exact layout. It's just this one is for pre-orders, and I made this one for parties. It just looks different. That's all it is. So once I send that to her, and once she starts getting, once I start seeing responses, I send her the link to this private Facebook page, and I will schedule my post. So let's just say this is my welcome post. I introduce myself, blah, blah, blah. I have everything already set up. I have a lot of my Facebook. I have one folder on my desktop that says Facebook parties. And I have all my posts there, all my pictures, everything. I have it all set up already there, so that when I go to schedule my posts, it only takes me maybe 30 minutes to schedule all of my posts for the whole week for that party. I have it all ready to go. So You type in, you put the picture, whatever it is that you want to put, you go to schedule post, and then you choose the date that you want it to post. So let's say if I wanted it to go tomorrow at whenever they're on their way to work, I'm going to put it for 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll put it for 8:10, and then boom, I'll schedule it. And then I don't have to worry about it. That's it. I have the whole entire party ready to go. But the more interaction you have in a party like this, and the more you're posting and the more the host is posting, the more traction you're going to get. I promise. I have yet to have one bad Facebook party. Not one bad Facebook party. And it's because it is a little bit more work because of the fact that you have to do the pre-order form. You have to get into the Facebook. You have to talk to the people. You have to, but we're doing it anyway on Instagram. And on Instagram, to be honest, it's easy to promote ourselves and to get some sales, but to get a really big party sale, Facebook parties is where you got to do it. And also borrow bags. So to me, this kind of work, it's a little bit more time consuming, but at the same time, it's worth it. I promise you, it's worth it. Yeah, I did. I posted the Google document for the new consultant form on the team page. And like I said, I already have a video of how to do the pre-order one, which is the same thing. You just have to change the banner to party and then change the wording to whatever it is that you want to word it to for the Facebook parties and for anything else if you want to do a training or anything like that. But other than that, I mean, the pre-orders, it all kind of ties the same because you will do the pre-order form, all of that information, and I have another video that's just for that on the team page. You just have to go to videos and have a party open. So at the night or the morning that we have to be on the computer at 2:30 in the morning, you already have that party open. You have all of the customers in there already because you already put them in. You know what they want. You just have to print it out. And then as that night goes in, you just start scratching off all the orders that you're putting in for that night. But I already put a video up on that. The last thing that I wanted to say, well, I already said, you guys, we're already at 19,000. I'm super, super happy and excited and proud of every single one of you. You guys are doing great. I don't know if you guys follow Karen's page, but she already posted kind of like where everybody's PRV is, at least in her group. Because what happens is that she's my director, but she could still see all of us. So under her group, that's what level, that's what number we're on. And I want to say like half of my team is in the top 10, top 20. So that's awesome. I'm very, very happy and proud of you guys. My personal Facebook one is private, but when you do I have a personal Facebook, I have a VIP Facebook just for my VIP people, the ones that buy from me a lot or I know eventually will, I add them to that. And then I also have you guys, which is private. And every time I do a Facebook group for a party, I make it private because you don't want that, you don't want anybody or the host to feel like, who are these people that are jumping on? Because it's like a Facebook party is basically like if you were to be having a home party, except you're just doing it online. So next time, maybe later tomorrow, maybe if I have time, I can go over parties and like exactly what to do and how to set it up and how long you should do it and if you should go live or not. I do go live in my Facebook parties. I do it at least twice throughout the party. For your VIP page, yes, it's your own followers or your own customers. It's for you. When it's the Facebook party, it's whoever the host invites because those are the people that she knows personally. And that's who, and if they all know each other, they're old high school friends, there's going to be, talking and they're going to be excited and the host is going to be tagging and posting what she already has, especially if she's already a customer. you want them to kind of talk about that. That's fine. Whenever I'll do it again, and I'll share the link, and whoever wants to join, they can. But I would like to go more into detail on Facebook parties, because I feel like that's where I have had the most sales. That's where my PRV has really, really always stayed at minimum 2,000 every single month, because I always, every single month, let me see if I have my book here. Every single month, I have at least 2 parties going. So I got myself a little planner that is just for my Facebook parties. And if I see that one week is empty, I'm gonna try to fill that week so that I can get a party. So I'll write, this is where the party starts, this is where the party ends, and then because this isn't the one. In the descriptions, I will write the posts that I'm going to be posting that day, so that as that day that I'm scheduling all of the posts, I know what I'm going to be scheduling. So it's all, I have it all written down. Again, you have to be organized, and you have to have some type of system, because if not, you're not going to get anything done. And if you do, it's not going to be done correctly. And if you do, it's just something that is going to help your business. You have to be organized. I'll talk about that next time. I'll talk about it next time.